Hello everyone, thank you for checking out another one of my basic ball joint builds. I always use Sculpey Primo for doing all my builds. Sometimes I use some Sculpey translucent flesh tone also mixed in with Primo. My characters are usually in the 6-inch height range, 1/12 scale. Been able to actually make some pretty good modifications in how I do this. I can build them pretty quickly. I like to build accessories to go with them. Can't have a Stormtrooper without a blaster. I always have pivotal hands. The reason for these pivotal hands, and opening and closing, is this is how I actually join them together. The little silver dot you see is actually a pin that rides down through the fingers and acts like my hook. My characters always can stand on their own. It's part of my one piece of criteria. I like the joints to be stiff enough that I can actually stop motion pose them. I don't like it when my dolls are all floppy. Most of them have about 30 individual pieces and have about 14 to 20 points of articulation. It all depends if I put tails and stuff on them or not. This is one of my first faces that I've actually tried to get human looking. Till now they've been slowly getting up and up and up. Let's face it, when I was choosing a hairstyle for this girl, she had to have Leia buns. There just was no way around it. My armors are always take off. My belts are always take off. I like to use little magnets. They work great for securing them. The small itty bitty ones don't have a whole lot of strength, but they seem to work just fine. The little pouches on this belt don't open. They're just made out of polymer clay. When I made her chest plate and shoulder pads, the pauldrons had to be big. I wasn't going to make just some little tiny ones. I used magnets to help hold the chest plate together, and I glued cloth tape to the 4 pieces, 2 chest pieces in each of the shoulders. Gives me a little bit of movement and just makes it look better. Without the armor, you can see how much more crunch and movement she has. Most of my arms can bend better than 90. And legs. Sometimes they can close up pretty good, but her armor on her legs is pretty thick, so she doesn't get a hole too much. But she gets good crunch. Decent forward, decent back. Would have been a little bit better, but I have that waist plate on her. Without it, she moved a lot better, but she looked just odd. So I put it back on. I like building armors and soft goods for my characters. It just makes them look more finished. I rarely ever paint. Most of my colors are all done with the Sculpey when I form the body in pieces. Sometimes there will be a little bit of paint, like on the cloth tape I used for the belt, just to keep it a certain color or to keep it from getting all fuzzy and scary looking. Hair pops off and on. Head goes on a peg. Ta-da! Helmet. Well, thank you for checking out one of my basic ball joint builds. Let's see how many more I can bring to life.